Lighting's important. A lot of things are important, but lighting is important. There's two different ways we're going to be looking at lighting. One is artificial lighting that you're bringing in, and the other is natural lighting that you'll be working with outside. A lot of what I'm going to be talking about is interview type settings like this, where you're interviewing somebody in a fixed position, so you have the ability to set up the lighting the way you want it. And a very traditional way of doing this is what they call 3-point lighting, where you have 3 sets of lights lighting up your talent and giving you the best look. You can do this with, the more expensive commercial type lighting for video shoots, but you can also do it with really cost-effective clamp lights that you can just buy from Home Depot. And a lot of what we're going to be talking about too is there's a lot of do-it-yourself stuff out there. Go on YouTube and Google it, and you can find a lot of do-it-yourself solutions to what we're going to be talking about, which is a great way to start out. It's how I started out as I slowly moved up to more elaborate equipment. But a 3-point lighting setup, you have one light over here. That's what they call the key light. It's the brighter one. You can see at this side of my face is lit up. They would call a fill light, which is set at about 50% power. It's just that so this side is not in total shadow and gives a little shape and a little dimension to my face. And then behind me is what they call the backlight or the hair light, which lights up the back of your talent, which helps pop them out from the background. So this is a very traditional type of setup, and you can use like I said, you can use do-it-yourself type stuff, or you can use more elaborate type of equipment to try to set up like this. And I'll be showing you the specifics on the equipment later on. Natural lighting, it's free, it's powerful, but it does have its challenges. Take a look at this shot right here. This is one that we shot very early in the morning, and I did want to compose just like that because the building behind the fire chief had a fire, and I thought that I might be interposing the picture of the burned building. It's been restored, but I thought I would superimpose the picture of the burned building behind to show the before and after. Didn't turn out that way, but as you'll notice too, if you look on the side of his face, he was brilliantly lit. Now this was early in the morning, it was about 8 o'clock in the morning, so the sun was just coming up, but it was such brilliantly and oddly lit, and I didn't quite figure it all out till we were breaking down and the reflection was coming off the windshield of my car. Could have easily fixed that just by moving my car. So there are some challenges like that. If you look on the next one here, you can see that we shot this on a partly cloudy day, and you can see how the sun keeps changing, going in and out, in and out, in and out. And I did use this in 2 different segments of the same video, and so in post-production I tried to neutralize them, bring as close together as possible. But it is going to be one of the challenges you're facing. And if you're a one-man band like I am, you don't have people around to hold reflectors or to filter out the natural light and things like that. So sometimes you have to just go with what you've got right there. But a 3-point lighting setup is a very traditional way to do it. It's a very effective way of doing it. So again, I encourage you to learn how to do that.